What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach. We are back again in your life, and let's do this. We are back with another fresh top 8 tournament. Took a little bit of a break, but you can't keep a good dog down. Let's do this thing. Chat, let's go. FireAxe versus Stefan. Kaizen and Banshee cold. AttackPotency and Noir versus Loxxed. Chat, let's do this. Let's go. And let's roll. Let's send it your way. Guys, how have you been? It has been a little while, I will say. We have Stefan and we have FireAxe, 2 of EU's finest coming through to take each other on. And let's do this. Flowery Pie, see you in the building. Curzum, Buster, Spawn, Loxxed, and so many more. Body Lime, do not think I do not notice you, chat. We are rejuvenated, we are refreshed, and we are good to go. This is gonna be game number 1. This is gonna be FireAxe coming through with the Mileena. Taking on Big Stefan coming out with that HomeLander. This is gonna be some must-see TV, dare I say. Some vapor-view. Yo, what's going on, Big Late Rock? Late Rock coming fresh off that Evo appearance. We do see you up in the building, and these two having each other a bit of a stare down. Big Rome, it has been forever. DJ up in the building, and you guys already know it's a party. This is going down. Dare I say, like 4 flat tires. And I might need to set up a kissing booth. Look at these two staring each other down, but we are good to go. Banshee up in the house. What's going on, Big Banshee? All right, though, will FireAxe be able to handle the HomeLander? That is Stefan. This is EU versus NA. By the way, NA will be on the lower side of the bracket. EU going to be taking up the upper side of the house. Here we go. He said, can you show predictions? Predictions are live. They're already up. They're still going. Nice. All right, FireAxe starting off hot and heavy, though. Bit on the heavy side. Here we go. He said, glad you back. Hope everything is well. Everything is a lot better than last time. You guys have seen me, and look at FireAxe. He's going to town, however. We are going to need to call the mayor of this town, see what he's got, but here comes Stefan. Nice. Big punish, and that is going to do it. Here comes FireAxe, already starting off with the lead. Beautiful stuff, and you do love to see this action early and often. Here we go. All right, Eye Laser's going to be no good, the low. What do we got from here, though? What's the mix going to be? Gets that shimmy neutron. Here we go. And FireAxe, he is bombing on Stefan. Good grab, though, to send him home. Kung Lao just for a little bit of extra damage. Yo, Big South Boss up in the building. What is going on, Big Oz? Got to break away from that. You better believe it. However, nice low. Okay, and by the way, Signal Sender's coming through and shattering that sub goal. Much love, Big Signal. Signal, I know for a fact I'm gonna get you on this week. Thank you so much again. Already starting off hot and heavy, a bit on that heavy side. Let's go. If we can get some big double S's in the chat, just give us all the S's, chat, for a Big Signal Sender. G-Star is back up in the house. What's going on, Big G? However, Stefan is pouring it on, starting to pull away again and again. Signal, thank you so much for that. Nothing but love, man. Hopefully we do get to see that sweaty Liu Kang coming up pretty soon either way. Now we are all knotted up. We are all tied up, chat, just like me last Saturday night. Let's go. Nice, the low, and that's another punish, though. Here comes Sir Stefan. Stefan laying it on again, and again, getting up in there nice and deep like. However, though, that is going to be an excellent ball roll punish. FireAxe, the low again, the down one. Here we go. And we are going all kinds of aerial. FireAxe, though, really starting to pull away. Nice overhead. FireAxe with exquisitely, but we are jumping on a wake up. 9 out of 10 doctors. Not going to recommend that kind of thing. However, though, the low again. Can he get the mix? He cannot. Oh, tries to get the big stop, but he can't. And that is going to be a 1-0 score. Here comes FireAxe with a 1-0 lead. And by the way, guys, I want to give a big thank you so much to this community for coming back, seeing what we have to offer. And a huge shout out, by the way, to Signal Center, blowing away that sub goal. We do love to see it. We love you guys, and we got plenty of action to come. Big Avatar Firecakes is up in the house, man. You know it's a party. Holy moly, chat, I have not felt this rush of adrenaline in a very long time. Tiger Paws up in the house. Glad to see ya. All right, let's do it. Let's send it back your way. That is going to be a 1-0 score currently for Big Skibbity. However, he does have his work cut out for him. This HomeLander not going to be going away anytime soon. Jesse, what's going on, my goat? How you been? And Osboss, you already know, man. You already know. All right, let's do it, though. Stefan gonna see what he can do with this Farah HomeLander mix. One of the best combinations in the entire game. He said, if you have a PC, I suggest downloading Hyper Dragon Ball Z. It's good. I love Dragon Ball Z. I'm all about it. However, we got to focus on what's here and what's now. This is going to be FireAxe 1-0. Going to be the score, by the way. Coming up next will be Kaizen. Taking on Banshee. That is going to be some must-see TV. All right, Stefan, he's got to get into second gear. He's got to get out of first gear. All right, starting off, the low is going to catch him. FireAxe caught with his hand inside the cookie jar, and Stefan going to be pulling away on that one. Corner pressure. Going to be looking exquisite, perhaps stunning, and even brave. Nice jump in. I know I got you. Spawn, trust me, I got you, Big Spoon. Overhead is gonna be money. FireAxe, though, getting caught with the wake up. And the whiff-opotamus. That is a class 3 felony. We know what we're looking at. Nice. And look at this damage. Here comes FireAxe. And FireAxe right now trying to pull this one away. There's a grab. This could be the beginning of the end. Stefan, he's gotta go. Oh, we're jumping on wake up. A little bit scrubby, but I kinda like it. Down one, the double down one, the low. And another jump in. FireAxe says it's only a matter of time. That will be the round.
Round 2.
And all right, chat, if you are just getting here, by the way, you are here for the very first match. Still many, many more to go. Nice. Up into the air, and now look at Stefan trying to put up his own damage. Big combo pressure. However, FireAxe, though, he is making sure he is not letting go of that block button. Beautiful anti-air combo. Nice. And another overhead to go alongside it, though. What do we got from here? Beautiful. Boss, don't worry, man. I'm like a bowling ball. I'm like an ex-girlfriend. I'll always be back, and I'll always be in your DMs. Nice. All right, Stefan with the lead, though. Can he maintain it, though? That is the question. Nice. All right, another grab. Stefan, a matter of time. And that is going to be good to go, Stefan. Evening things up just a little bit. Avatar, fire kicks a lot better than last time you talked to me. I want to give a big shout outs to the new diadem on chicken breast and crystal meth. Nice overhead, but it's not going to be that nice. Laser beams in, but we have teleport. Get teleported on. And Spawn is saying this is the hourglass from Team. Did you guys watch Evo, by the way? Very impressive performance, man. Connie Monty versus Nicholas. What a set that was, Stefan. He's got to go, though. He's got to go right here and now. The low's not going to be any good. What do we got? Oh, but Stefan, the pressure, and another good use of that command grab, I believe. That Farah, I don't know. Words are hard. By the way, Chrome, good to see you. Nice. Trying to get the stomp, though. FireAxe holding true. And all right, Stefan is just kind of pressing buttons. FireAxe says enough is enough. Platinum Hug back in the building. Great to see you and everybody else who is choosing to join us today. Much love to this entire community. The overhead is going to be money. Here comes Stefan, though, not with the optimal. Very interesting. Stefan, though, this is a little bit ugly, but hang on a second. He says, is this Dexy? Yeah, it is Dexy. FireAxe is known as Dexy Dog. Hey, man, Chrome, thank you so much for the warm welcome. Hopefully we can give you guys a show, and we are going to be spinning that fatal blow. That is going to do it. And FireAxe on that 2-0 score. Stefan in a little bit of trouble. Let's call it like it is, in a lot of bit of trouble. And this could be a matter of time. FireAxe is going to have to do something if he wants to get this 3-0. However, Stefan is going to have his back up against the wall. Let's go take a look on the official replay brought to you today by Signal Standard. Thank you so much. All right, so as you can see, that is actually the wrong graphic. That is how rusty I'm. Chat, am I completely washed? Call it like it is right now. It might be. Either way, let's get you back to the game. Let's see what both these two are going to be putting on display. So yes, Evo is great. Also, it's glad to hear your voice as a presenter. Thank you so much, Signal, dude. Thank you so much for everything you do for this community, brother. And hopefully we can give you guys a show. Let's bring up that hype. And by the way, God King in the building, Loxxed up in the house. What's going on?
Hanging good.
First Omni-Man, now you.
And let's do this damn thing. FireAxe taking on Big Stefan. FireAxe with that 2-0 lead. By the way, Kaizen and Banshee, please get those invites sent out. We will be needing you, perhaps sooner rather than later. And let's go, Stefan. This now or never. It's go time. By the way, God King, great to see you. I was playing him. I was playing Loxxed. By the way, Loxxed was calling me the career ender for obvious reasons. I was kind of taking it to him. We'll talk about that later. Fluff up in the house. What's going on, my goat? All right, that one on wake up, diabolical tactics, but I kind of like that. Russell Buster, what's going on, my man? How you been? Nice. All right, and the action's still continuing, though. It is going to be Stefan with that lead. Russell, man, it has been way too long. Where you been my entire life? Breaking away, though. Get broken away on, chat. All right, ball roll, no good, but that will be safe, except for it's kind of not. And here comes Stefan. And Stefan is taking this one to the house, but wait. That is not going to hit, and this is going to be bad news bears for the Mileena. To my right, but we're going to break. FireAxe is going to be a bad decision, and he's saying, I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Stefan, do not blow this. Don't blow the lead, and that's going to do it. Stefan going to bring this one home. Stefan looking pretty good.
Fight.
And he's saying, Bonesaw is ready. Let's go, Stefan. Bring this home. The low, no good, but there's gonna be no punish. A little bit too far on that. Diddle, what's going on, man? Welcome back. How you been? Nice. FireAxe, so taking this one to the house again and again. And That is gonna be a Mixopotamus looking fully loaded. FireAxe though needs one more game. Can he get one more game? And chat, it has been about a week, but it feels like a lifetime. But you know what? We're officially back because FireAxe is on the screen. He said EU be going crazy. I know, Diddle. Hey man, Evo was crazy, man. The Latin America scene, the EU scene. Javier and Connie both making top 8. Sonic though, man, that guy is a literal robot. He literally plays a robot. Nice. Overhead. By the way, what are you guys expecting on that patch, by the way? Do we expect FireAxe completely gutted? What is it going to be? However, though, we got to find out what this is going to be. FireAxe is sitting on set point. Stefan, he's got to go. Nice. He said, "Fat's going to be..." We will see. FireAxe continuing to pull away. The jump in from Stefan. Not able to keep the combo going. Does go airbound, though. So I have a long list. Diddle, let me hear it. Let me hear it, Diddle. Overhead is good. Spin it. Spin it. Absolutely let that rip just like me in an elevator. Stefan, why are you not spinning? The fatal blow, Stefan! Overhead, the double overhead. Stefan, kill him! Stefan, no! And Stefan making dreams come true. Inspirational, stunning, and perhaps even brave, the critics would say. That is going to be a 2-1 score. And FireAxe says he's actually retiring after that match. We're all about it. We're big fans of that, actually. Onto the replay we go. And I gotta say, chat, man, this, of all the streams we've ever done, this is for sure one of them, man. Like I said, it feels good to be back, man. We always take little breaks like this every once in a while, but now we gotta continue. We gotta march forward unto dawn, onto the next game. And Stefan, man, looking super inspirational, man. I gotta call it like I see it. See, I need FireAxe and T1000 to be gutted to the ground. I'm actually okay with T1000. FireAxe, on the other hand, oh boy, we gotta do something about that character. You better believe it. However, on to the next match. FireAxe with a 2-1 score. Stefan will need one more just to knot this up. By the way, this is North America versus EU. You know, Diddle, I feel like offline he's kind of okay, no? Oh, Havoc for sure. Havoc for sure.
Fight.
And yo, what's going on, King Block? Welcome to the chat. How's everything going? Yeah, Diddle, I mean, you would know more than me, man, but I feel like offline he's somewhat reasonable. But online, yeah, he's for sure a problem. But that's where 98% of this game is played. You might have a point there. Nice low. By the way, Diddle, I was lurking the other day on your stream when you were showing the, I was laughing my ass off, Diddle. It was the speedrun cringe, bro. I was dying. This shit was hilarious, bro. Down 1. Nice. Overhead. FireAxe, though, actually kind of taking advantage of you. Hate to see it. And then you went to that documentary. I was like, whoa, what is this? However, Stefan is catching FireAxe out of the air. Is he getting exposed right now in 4K? What is this? Stefan needs one more, and it looks like he's about to get it. And that eye laser is going to do it, chat. That is going to be all Stefan. Does he bring this back on FireAxe?
Round 2.
Oh, King Block, it's just first to 3. We allow all regions here. However, we do try to make them face off in the finals. Here we go. FireAxe saying this is not happening. Not today. No reverse 3-0 for you. And let's see what the tea leaves are going to be reading here. Nice. All right, though, the backdash, the command grab is good. And welcome everybody just tuning in. If this is your first time at Vape's Fight Night, or if you've been here for a good long while, we love you guys. This community going extra W mode. And what is this? So Stefan is bringing this home. I can see it. I can see it, chat. Nice. Go low again. And a nice anti-air, though, coming from FireAxe. Do you spend the fatal? That's the question. Not just yet. Another jump in. FireAxe needs one more, but is he going to get it? I don't know about this. And Stefan's jumping. One more. Double overhead. And he backdash and he catches him. Spin the fatal blow, FireAxe. He does not, though. The allow him, but the jump in from Stefan. And that is going to do it. Stefan is going to tie this up. Oh, Chad, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Stefan is going extra demonic mode right now. Holy moly. And chat, our first stream back, we get a game 5 off of Rip. This was unexpected, to say the least. And chat, I need to see every single emote you can summon up in the building. Let me know you are hyped. This is crazy. FireAxe, I'm just saying, man, don't let this be a reverse 3-0 on my first stream back. Don't do it. However, Stefan, hey, man, keep that train rolling, man. Do what you gotta do. However, let's see what FireAxe decides to come out. Does he come out with something a little bit more long hair oriented? We did see Connie Money put up quite the show with this character at Evo. Let's see if FireAxe follows suit. Rhyme Glue's coming through with those emos. Chat, put your hands and fins together. Let's go. Game 5 is here.
Mileena. Farah. Cum Lao.
By the way, Lucette King, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. This is the final match between these two. Only one of these two is going to be moving on to the semifinals. And by the way, Spawn, all his points might be cooked. Judo Master up in the house. What's going on, my goat? All right, FireAxe, though. He is not switching character. Will that be a bad game plan? We will soon figure it out. Russell Buster drinking on the job. We love to see it. Red, Stefan, what do we got from here? He goes for the takeoff. And an instant punish, though. FireAxe with a beautiful conversion. Jump in, but Stefan catches him! And Stefan is going yard on this one. Stefan, he's unbeatable. He can't be beaten. I refuse to believe it. Stefan, what's he got from here? What's he got? Does he got the guns? And that's gonna be FireAxe, who is gonna be now on set point. Can you avoid the reverse 3-0?
Fight.
And by the way, Giant of Musfelheim, welcome back to the stream. I have not seen you in forever. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen any of you guys in like a week. What's going on, y'all? However, though, we are going yard. FireAxe, though, can he bring this one to the semifinals? Overhead is gonna be money. Here comes Stefan. And FireAxe, he's been in love with this Mileena, however. Maybe that Sindel's what he needed to win this set. We will see, though. Stefan does not have that life lead. Oh my god, the overhead. Stefan is going for it. And Stefan is bombing on FireAxe. Ain't no way. Doodle Combo, welcome back. How you been, my brother? You know FireAxe is pissed, Chad. I can tell you he's pissed, but this is going to do it. FireAxe gonna avoid the reverse 3-0, and that is going to do it. 3-2 gonna be the score. And look at this, look at this, look at the taunts, Chad. I hate it. That being said, I kind of like it. And 3-2 gonna be just what the doctor ordered. That will be it. That will be the set. But by the way, a big shout out to Stefan coming through and showing us his game plan. Love to see it. By the way, Chad, coming up next, you are not gonna want to miss this. You are definitely not. Let me show you what we got cooking. And by the way, Rin in the house, Russell Buster, Diddle still hanging out with us, Big Flower Reaper, and Harley Quinn up in the house. You know it's a party, man. Good to see every single one of you guys. And Chad, yeah, my commentary is a little bit rusty right now, but that will improve with time, or it won't. We'll figure it out. All right, though, so with that result, it'll be none other than Big FireAxe. He is going to the semifinals. However, coming up next is the best, who is this? Coming up next is going to be the best Tanya in the world. And I'm talking about Banshee coming out of Turkey, taking on one of the best reptiles you will see in this game. Let's do it. Let's send it your way. By the way, I see Nia in the chat, Zombu Man chat. Let's get this going. Let's send it your way. Let's do this damn thing. All right, Banshee, of course, representing BBR, and it is Kaizen representing CGF. Two very top-tier teams. Let's go.
Motaro.
All right, Banshee coming out with that Motaro pick against Kaizen, who is now on. This is unexpected. I thought we were going to see the reptile chat. I never get what I want. Shout out to DJ. And Big Kaishero up in the house, dude. What is going on, man? It has been forever since I've seen any single one of you guys. And all right. Let's see if this Kitana is going to be good enough to take out Banshee, the best Tanya you will see in this game. See, we got Blue Ball. I know, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. However, though, that is going to be some beautiful armor, though, coming from Banshee. Nice. And Papa Mike, great to see you, Kaishero. Thank you so much for making that cameo today. And let's see what the tea leaves are going to read. Right now, these two kind of teleport a little bit again and again. Hang on. By the way, is nobody getting the 1080p version of this stream? Is it 720? I'm just seeing that right now. Let me know. I'm seeing right now that it is not 1080p. Is that correct? That is frustrating if so. Oh, it says 1080p. Oh, let's go. Let's go. All right. Appreciate you guys. All right. Cool. Cool. We get to watch in the top quality. We're going to go 1440 at some point. However, that is going to be Banshee with, dare I say, a dominant round.
Round 2.
All right, make sure you guys do get to watch in that 1080p. I want to make sure this is looking absolutely crisp and pretty impressive. However, though, we got some fans, though. You don't want to zone with Banshee for too long. However, though, a beautiful anti-air combo. I don't even know, chat. I know, Body Live, I know, but we want to do it anyway. Said, I am only getting 240. Akira, what is this? Up into the air, and this is going to be Kaizen trying out that new character. I have not seen them on Kitana before, but I know DJ's influence goes long. That's what she said. Focus on the match, chat. By the way, I'm proud to say that the winner of this event will be getting a custom graphic made by myself today. And we don't do that often, however, when we come back, we do want to make a statement. You better believe it. And now this is Kaizen cleaning house. Nice. All right, though, Banshee again. Trying to take swipes at DJ. What do we got from here? What do we got from here, DJ? The low. And a nice... All right, Motaro to keep everything safe. We did see Gur with that Motaro at Evo, man. That Scorpion proc set, by the way, my favorite set. Yo, big fire kicks, you better believe it. Nice, the low. And there's Jax. This might be enough, and that's gonna do it. Kaizen gonna be coming through and making this happen. That is gonna be GG's. And now we are on to the final round of game number 1. All right, let's do this damn thing. Let's see who is gonna be keeping this train rolling. Let's see who's bringing those goods right now. Banshee saying, you know what, Vape? It's been forever since I played here. Let me start off with a win. Oh, Kaizen, though, kind of whiffing in public. We do hate to see it. Big Gaia in the house. What's going on, my goat? Holy moly, man. It is so great to see everybody coming through from all over the world to watch this tournament. Nice. All right, though, and this is Banshee putting the squeeze on Kaizen. You do hate to see it at the same time. You do kind of love to see it. By the way, this will take, after this is going to be North America coming to play. And what is this? Anonymous dropping a 20 bomb? Who even is that? I am pissed. Who was that? Thank you so much. $20 into that prize pool. Now the players have to go extra sweat mode for tonight. Thank you so much to this amazing community, man. I know it's been forever since we streamed, but thank you guys so much for coming back. We love you guys, and that is going to be Banshee taking game number 1. Who was that, by the way? Who was that? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna send a detective on it. And by the way, Darai, great to see you back, by the way. Banshee with a 1-0 score. Let's go take a look at the replay brought to you by Anonymous today. We love to see it. Let's go to that replay. Let me find out who that was. I have sources. Actually, I don't. I think it's Gaia, but I don't know for sure. But I do think it was Gaia. However, I don't want to blow their cover just yet, so I can't say for sure. Let's go. All right, here we go on to game number 2. It is going to be BBR's own Banshee with the lead, and I'm surprised Kaizen has not switched that reptile. However, though, we're going to see how this thing goes. Let's send it back your way. Game number 2. And Gaia Temp coming through with a 10. He said, who could it have been? Gaia over here lighting up that prize pool. Holy moly. And I don't even know what to say. Gaia coming through with 30 and coming in hot. And so is Kaizen. Now we have to put the squeezes on. We now have to give them their money's worth. We have to give Gaia some good sets right now. By the way, Kaizen coming out of Germany. Banshee coming out of Turkey. Thank you so much, Gaia. Can I get some big G's in the chat? Coming from my goat, Big Gaia. However, now the work is just getting started. Let me fix that scoreboard, chat. I am so rusty at this, and I'm not even lying. I could be lying, but I'm not. All right, CGF gonna be on the right. It will be BBR on the left with the lead. And Gaia, thank you so much, man. Truly nothing but love, man. And all right, guys, I'm only supporting the EU side. If NA wins, you give me my money back. I got you. And that is going to be the round, though. It is Banshee. They are rolling right now. This is trouble for Big Kaizen. However, though, the job is not done, not even close. We will see how this thing continues to line up. Let me fix that prize pool if I can. Nice. And all right. It'll still hanging out. I don't want to know. Guys, I brought some of North America's best players. I brought some of Europe's best players. And we know how competitive both those regions are. We will see them square off in grand finals. However, for now, they are going to have to win their own respective quarterfinal and semifinal. And Diddle, I don't think she's bottom 1. I think that belongs to Shang. Or Kenshi. Kenshi's kind of garbo. But mostly Shang. However, though, this is Banshee. They are cleaning this one up. Kaizen has got to go. Nice. And wait a minute, though. We got Doodle Combo coming through with the 10 bomb. Doodle Combo saying we are going to light this place up like a Christmas tree. And Banshee is in the air right now. They can see the $40. There's no way. Do you spend it? Not yet. But this is going to be the round. Does not even need to spend it. And that is going to be it. Kaizen bringing it back from the jaws of defeat. Doodle Combo. Thank you so much, brother. Doodle Combo and Gaia continuing to make this place explode. We love to see it. However, now the heat is on. The pain is gone. We are going. We are rolling, chat. However, trying to wake up with armor. 9 out of 10 proctologist. Not going to recommend that. However, let's see what Kaizen can do. Does not pick it up. And that is going to be bad news bears. All right, still going, still flowing. Look at this. We're going aerial, chat. And this damage is looking exquisite, perhaps stunning and even brave. And like a short man at a urinal, you're gonna have to be on your toes when you're playing a good Tanya. However, though, Kaizen appears to be kind of wrapping this up, and you too easy coming through with the resubscription for 8 months. That is basically a pregnancy at that point. Thank you so much. And by the way, changing his name to CGF, you too easy. We love you, brother. 11 on the day. This community is crazy. And by the way, you too easy. We love you, brother. Thank you so much for everything you do. 8 months on the board, and now that is going to be a 1-1 score. We are all tied up, just like me on a Friday night, chat. But focus on the match. And by the way, Kaishiro's coming through with the 30 bomb. Perfect numbers. The 29.69. What has gotten into each and every one of you guys? We are almost at that $100 goal. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do. Kaishiro, another CGF member. They are supporting in numbers. CGF, we travel in herds. You better believe it. On to the next game. Let's see who takes the lead. And by the way, Kaishiro, thank you so much for supporting that prize pool, man. 30 on the board. And now, by my calculations, if they're correct, and that's a big if, $70 on the board today. Let's do it. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
70. I almost had to ask Siri right there, Kaishiro. I almost had to ask. My brain has this thing where it doesn't work sometimes. My head hurts. Either way, let's go. And Banshee, though, going to be going through it right now. It will be Kaizen officially with the lead. Let's see it. However, though, let's keep this train going. Let's keep this train rolling. Right now, Banshee is putting Kaizen through the blender. Hey, wait a minute. Did we just get another $20 donation? Wait a minute. Let me check the old PayPal. Chat. I don't want to say the name, but we just got a $20 donation. I have to actually say what's in the PayPal now, chat, just so I don't steer you guys wrong. This is now an $85 prize pool, just like that. And by the way, ER was the last person who donated. I do not want to say your name on stream. However, you know who you are. Thank you so much for that. This is now $85 in the prize pool, just like that, chat. And by the way, I do believe that is a first-time donator. Thank you so much. 85 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat. Second and None's coming through saying vape. You already know who it was. Dude, by the way, Second and None, we have the exact same name. That is kind of crazy. Holy moly, man. And I don't even know what's happening. The community has gone absolutely Captain Insano mode, and I'm a big fan of that Second and None. Thank you so much, brother. And by the way, Gaia's coming through to make it an even 100. 100 reasons to go. Omega Sweat mode and Vape Fight Night. And Kaishiro, yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but my real name is actually Second and None, yes. And look at Second and None drinking on the job. Gaia's gonna be making it an even 100. This community has officially lost its mind. Thank you guys so much. Holy moly, all right, now we get the heat is on. We gotta give you guys your money's worth. 110%. Overhead smash, here comes Banshee. This is gonna do it, chat. No. Hang on a second. By the way, Gaia, Second and None, Kaishiro, everybody coming through, making this what it was. Thank you so much. That is going to be Banshee now with a 2-1 lead.
That was the last mistake.
And chat, this is getting hype right now. A $100 prize pool, and only one person is walking out with that money. Let's see who it's going to be. But first, Banshee going to be taking the lead. Let's go look at that replay. And by the way, Gaia, Second and None, and Kaishiro, thank you guys so much for that, man. Supporting the players, supporting the events themselves. Cannot thank you enough. And everybody watching, lurking, it doesn't matter. Coming through and making sure that you make this part of your day. Thank you guys so much. It's been way too long. Doodle Combo, you as well. Doodle Combo saying, I paid for that reptile. I better get that reptile. And all right, Banshee says, I'm sorry, Kaizen saying, ask and you shall receive.
Saterans don't worship.
Coaches Gaming Federation, Diddle. It's a team I made. It's supposed to sound extra. Have you seen the logo, Diddle? That logo goes hard, though. I'll show it to you.
Fight.
All right, though, Banshee, though, is going to be on set point. Can they bring this bad boy home? See, the tournaments are the reason I'm always broke, worth it, Gaia. Thank you so much, brother. I truly cannot thank you guys enough for everything you guys do here. I was wondering, first stream back, is it gonna be okay? You know, sometimes if you don't stream for a while, and other streamers in chat can relate, like Diddle, I'm sure you can as well. If you don't stream for a little while, sometimes you gotta build back up. It looks like everybody was just waiting, guys. Thank you again. However, now, we gotta make sure that when the heat is on, the pain is gone, though. This is gonna be Kaizen trying to bring this back. Yeah, I was even talking to Visal. He was telling me, if you don't stream for like a month, you are cooked. You gotta build all the way back up. However, I know, yeah, Diddle, yeah, for sure. Let's see though, Kaizen, what is it gonna be from here? Overhit, no good. That's gonna, no! I thought that was gonna hit, I'm pissed. And that grab should be enough to do it. 14% to your Dome Nugget.
Stand down.
All right, Banshee is gonna be on set point. Let's see what Kaizen can do. By the way, cold and attack potency. Make sure you are good to go. Everybody else in chat, thank you again so much for being here. He said if this stream ends up with no viewers, then I'm dead. Doodle combo, man, we hope that is never gonna be the case. However, let's see it though, let's see it. All right, Kaizen though knows that this is their last chance. The Sonya gonna hit him. He said, Coach, you are loved and appreciated. God King, thank you so much. By the way, thank you so much for the set yesterday, man. It was a ton of fun. I got to play some games with you. I got to play some game with Loxxed. Damn near ended Loxxed's career. I gotta call it like I see it, Chad. And Flower Reaper, what is it we're saying right here? What is Osmots leading to? He said, Fags, Vape is a pillar of the MK community. Well, I'm more of like a... I'll tell you what, though, that is gonna do it. That is gonna be all Banshee taking a 3-1 score. Kaizen, thank you so much for playing. Hopefully you did get to have some fun. And this Tanya gonna continue to put it on you. 3-1 will be the score. However, we're gonna head to the next match. Let me show you exactly what that looks like. Take a walk with me. Hey, Kaizen, either way, thank you so much. Our first stream back, I'm more than honored to have you, man. A teammate of mine, and you know what? We will have you on very, very soon. However, that will be the end of set number 2. Now, we gotta see what North America's cooking with. Let me take a walk, and let's see what it is. All right, Tanya, you have yourself a great night, man. Take it easy, man, and we'll be sure to catch your next stream, Chad. Moving on to the next round is gonna be none other than Banshee. However, we will see that semifinal in just a little bit. Chad, coming up next is gonna be Cold, taking on Attack Potency. Invites have already been sent out. Let's do it, let's send it your way.
Omni-Man. Rain. Tremor. Siren.
All right, let's do it, Chad. It's Attack Potency. It's Cold. One of the best reigns you will see in North America. Attack Potency, the best Omni-Man in the game, at least in my opinion. However, let's see how that stacks up. By the way, both these guys, I believe, coming from TLR. Let's go. TLR gonna be making up the bulk of our NA representation today. Never mad about that. And by the way, Slimy, I'm doing amazing, man. Just watched Evo yesterday. It inspired me, man. I said, you know what? You gotta go. You gotta come back. You gotta stream again. You can't keep living off ramen. Nice forward 1-2. The grab coming from Attack Potency. And by the way, Flower Reaper in the house. What is going on, FireAxe? Yeah, I mean, hey, the community has spoken. What can I say except for thank you guys so much again. I don't know what to say. Hey, Slimy, man, hey, I'll tell you what, I was playing Skyrim, but then I was like, you know what? It's not good enough. We gotta go with MK. Super Andrade, welcome back. How you been?
Round 2.
All right, Attack Potency absolutely pouring it on Cold. However, Cold is gonna have to get a much more of a heated start, I will say. That's a shitty pun, but I'm gonna say it again. By the way, guys, I did have a nice time off, got to refresh, and I actually got to go watch a movie. I never go see movies. I saw The Naked Gun. Absolutely hilarious. And yo, Damien, what's going on? Damien Panay up in the house, making that cameo. It's good to see you guys all again. Damien, I'm doing amazing. Hopefully the same is going for you as well. Oh, Kaichiro, it's amazing, hilarious. Okay. Nice, into the air we go. Look at the damage coming through, and Damien continuing to light up that sub goal. 12 on the day, 10 months, Damien. Has it really been 10 months? Absolutely insane. Almost 1 year, and I do believe your vape now will change colors. We do love to see it. Russell Buster coming through with the hype. Nice low, the back dog. Hang on, got a break. All right, Cold is playing a lot better right now, and up into the air we go. Will he spend the fatal? Absolutely spend it. This might be enough, but maybe not. Oh, Gaia, that movie's hilarious. I love Leslie Nielsen, the funniest actor ever. And that is going to do an Attack Potency, able to bring it back, and TLR is looking good. They're going to look good regardless. However, 1-0 will be the current score. Let's see how things continue to change. And guys, we try to separate the regions as much as possible. We try to only make a matchup at the end. The thing is, we have so many North American players and we have so many EU players. I don't want to just exclude it to one region only. However, we will see what the future holds. By the way, Shamiru, what's going on? Shamiru up in the house making that cameo. Zachary up in the building. What's going on, brother? And Daffy, I have not seen that name in a while. Where have you been my entire life? All right, and by the way, Loxxed watching 2 of his teammates go at it right now. However, it is going to be Attack Potency currently with that lead. Let's see if he can maintain it.
Universe-conquering braggart.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, a $100 prize pool. I got 100 problems, but a vape, I don't, hi. All right, let's go. I just had a little bit of a malfunction, chat. It will happen from time to time. Don't you worry about that. However, Zachary Thornburg, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream officially. Appreciate you for making that Facebook official. Now, let's see what we got. All right, Cole's gonna be starting off that FireAxe, gonna be nothing to trifle with. And Pursuing Breeze, what's going on? Wait a minute, I see who's on screen right now. Pursuing Breeze coming through for that attack potency support. What's going on? He said, Vape just teasing. Yeah, I know. I'm actually AI, chat. It is what it is. This is actually a body double, I would say. However, though, that is going to be Cold. He is bringing this one to the house. Can he do this? Back 3, attack potency, not going to be worse for wear. Going to be going for every punish under the sun, and there it is. A little hand, yeah, no. We're all good. We're all good. However, attack potency will need one more Cold. Will have breaker, though. Should anything malfunction on his end, he's going to spend it. That's going to do it. No, it doesn't connect, and neither does that. Wait a minute. Cold, break away. Cold. The down 2 cancel and Cold getting extra fancy with us. We're big fans of this, by the way.
Round 2.
Oh, Doodle Combo, I got you. Shipping up to Boston, 100%. You know I got you. Hey, chat. Should we have entrance music for the players? Only if you're Hollywood enough. Like, who's in chat? Like Pursuing Breeze, of course. Nice. That's FireAxe. Look at these beautiful combos coming from Cold. Looking a lot better. Can he keep the pressure on? Look at this damage. He said, check out Wrongfully Accused if you like Leslie Nielsen. I've never seen a guy attempt. I've seen, of course, Airplane, The Naked Gun, Dracula, I think it's called. I've seen a lot of his work. He's hilarious. In fact, I would say a lot of my humor comes off of him and Lloyd Bridges, man. 2 of the funniest men in the game. Nice, the low's gonna catch him. Attack potency trying to heat things up against Big Cold. The overhead gonna connect, and now attack potency bringing this one up to the sky. Yeah, exactly, guy, exactly. Nice. Attack potency is not waiting for their opportunity. They are gonna go take it. Can they do it? And that is gonna be the round. Attack potency trying to shore this up with a 2-0 score. However, Cold can still make this happen. He can still tie this up. And wait a minute, though, look at this beautiful conversion. Attack potency seems to have gotten better since I've been gone, and that is a scary, scary proposition. Nice. 1-1, the low. Overhead is no good, but there's gonna be a punish coming from Captain Cold. Captain Cold, one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters, gets killed in like a minute in the show. We're big fans of that, though. He said, I'm watching matches like this helps me get better. Absolutely, Zachary. Dude, let me tell you, man. I see a lot of people say that, man. On this side, the YouTube side, if you're looking for your favorite character represented, we do have a lot of variety. We also have Spoon and Arian playing the top tiers. If you're ever looking for that. And Mr. Zeke, yeah, King Cold Frieza's dead. And wait a minute, though, attack potency is on the verge. Can they put this away? This is close, but no cigar just yet. And this is going to be close. Who's gonna get it done? Tries to go shimmy neutron. Cold is in some trouble. Attack potency on a clean 2-0 score. That will be the game.
The realms are mine.
And Banish, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Banish over here just in the middle of our 3rd quarterfinal. By the way, coming up next, Noir taking on Loxxed. That is gonna be some must-see TV. Ghostface, I do believe, taking on that PeaceMaker. One of the best PeaceMakers in the world. Definitely a star-studded cast here. And FireAxe. Let's send it back your way, chat, and let's go. All right, let's do this damn thing, though. Let's make it happen, and let's keep this train rolling, guys.
Tremor. FireAxe.
So I feel like I'm the last Kenshi left. Yeah, the last of the Mohicans, the last of the Kenshis. Either way, chat, game number 3, attack potency is rolling right now. By the way, Loxxed and Noir, make sure those invites are sent out. And Cody, I'm doing a lot better than last time you talked to me. Welcome back. Great to see you and anybody else watching, lurking. Thank you so much for being here, man. It truly does make my day to see each and every one of you. And however, the players, they gotta fight for this money. He said the last Ronin, if you will. Very clever name. By the way, I do believe The Last Ronin is a reference to Ninja Turtles. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. And if I am, that wouldn't be the first time. 1-1 into the low. And hang on a second, we're going airborne, chat. Attack potency wants that clean 3-0. Can they get that clean 3-0? Nice. Overhead is gonna be money from Cold. Cold gonna take the lead. And Cold is bombing on him. But it was a movie way before that. I did not know about that. I'm tripping, chat. My references are not good today. My brain has this thing where it sometimes just doesn't work. Slams him right back down, though. Attack potency. Can they bring this back? That should be the round. Way Cold cannot break. Spend it. And this is gonna be close. I don't know if this kills, but I think it does. And what's up, Arrow? And by the way, Judo Masters, they're making a game for that story. Let's go. Is he dead? He's died.
Insignificant.
Round 2. Fight.
And Gaia gifted a sub to Arrow. Thank you so much. Unlucky number 13, but however, for today, that is very lucky. Thank you so much, Gaia, for everything you do for the stream. Our number 2 gifter, by the way. Love to see it, Gaia. Thank you so much for all the support. However, though, AttackPotency, can they bring this one home? And it currently is Cold with the lead. Slams him right back down. He says, Vape, tell him to play slower. My pizza almost here. I got you, Papa Mike. I'll slow this one down to half speed. Not a problem. Guys, share anything you need. I am at your command. The low not gonna be any good. The big low, but wait a minute, we got a break. And by the way, guys, we will have another tournament tomorrow. I'm very happy to announce. That one's gonna be an open bracket. Anybody can join. However, slammed him back down. AttackPotency trying to steal back that lead. This should be the beginning of the end. Cold's got a break. Cold! And he is not gonna break away. He is saying, you know what, I don't think this kills, but that most certainly does. And that is gonna be a 3-0. GG sub both players. Cold, great to see you after so long. AttackPotency gonna be moving on to the semifinals. However, that is not where the action stops. In many ways, that is where it begins. Chat, coming up next is another North American showdown. You are not gonna wanna miss this. Let me show you exactly what it is we're talking about. Let's go. After this will be the semifinals. It'll be the EU side and then it'll be the NA side. And however, currently right now, it'll be a 1st to 3 in grand finals. All right, as our first tournament back, we'll see how things develop though. And Johnny Big, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the stream. And Nevio, I see you in the house as well. Guys, moving on is gonna be none other than Cole doing gonna be AttackPotency, the best Omni-Man in MK1. However, we have a lot of character specialists out here. Coming up next, gonna be, in my opinion, the best Ghostface you will see in North America. Taking on the best PeaceMaker you will see in, wait, one of the best PeaceMakers. Noir, it's either top 1 or top 2, man. He's an absolute demon. Invites have already been sent, Chad, and let's go. Noir taking on Loxxed. And Loxxed, seeing his progression, man, over the last couple months has been absolutely thrilling, man. He is an absolute human highlight reel. Gotta call it like it is.
Stop calling, creep.
And by the way, the winner of this event, and by the way, the winner of every single event after today will get their own custom magazine cover graphic. And if you don't know what that means, win this event today, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, CGF Coaches Gaming Federation taking on the Last Ronins. Last Ronin, by the way, we get a lot of players from there. Very, very solid team.
I'm gonna carve the meat off your bones.
Not if all you got is a knife.
By the way, let me take a look at these magazine covers because they just got sent my way. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, we'll look at those later. That's a big file. That's a big file. It's huge. By the way, Ronin, what's going on, man? Ronin, welcome back to the event. How have you been, my goat? All right, Loxxed, by the way, I love this skin, though. You got the red and black gradient, though, coming. Oh, wait a minute, though. Noir, he can steamroll you, and here he comes. Beautiful conversion coming from the PeaceMaker. This character was apparently nerfed into the ground. However, still extremely viable as we are seeing. And by the way, North America loves PeaceMaker. The only other PeaceMaker I know is Hazem coming from the Middle East. No, wait, DefTat plays this character as well, right? And there's another one. Ragnar, he plays him as well. And Noir with an exceptional lead. Can he take an exceptional victory? And by the way, Ronin, I'm doing amazing, brother. Hopefully you're having a great day. Thank you so much for being here with us. And hopefully you're enjoying the action.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, we're back. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hang on 1 second, chat. Hang on. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're back. Nice. All right, using those gunshots to his avail. Wait a minute. I'm tripping. All right, nice. Still pressing. Gunshots, and by the way, yeah, Krytus is crazy at this game. Shout out to KGE. However, we're gonna spend that fatal blow. What do we got? And that's gonna nail him. Here comes Loxxed, and Loxxed pouring it on. Hang on, give me 1 quick second, chat, if you can. My mic is actually it's kind of tweaking right now.
Round. Fight.
I'm gonna try to carry it on like this, but let's keep this action going. It is gonna be Loxxed. He's going all kinds of airborne. Nice slice and dice. Slash and gash and cuts another hole in your ass. Nice low. And there's another torpedo for you. AttackPotency over the building. Banish Brawl having a great day. I was worried about you not yapping on a guy. My mic is acting weird. I don't know what's happening. I might need a new mic. However, this is gonna be Loxxed. He wants this win, going for that YOLO fatal blow. And look at the damage coming from Loxxed. Yeah, Body Lime, yeah, I was actually a co-star. You better believe it. Nice. All right, though, the anti-gravity, what is this gonna be from here? And still going, still flowing Noir. He needs a solid amount of damage. Can he get a solid amount? Still keeping this train rolling. And Noir trying to go for every mix under the sun. Nice. All right, the Eagly again, but he's gonna press, and that's gonna do it. Loxxed is gonna bring this one back from the jaws of defeat and get this done. A 1-0 score coming from Loxxed.
Ghostface wins.
And chat, this one is heating up like a hot pocket in the microwave, except for the center. Let's go. Let's send this your way, and let's see who's going to be coming out on top. Right now, Loxxed is trying to make this an all TLR semifinal. Let's see if he gets his wish, or let's see if Noir can put the brakes on those trains. Let's send it back your way. And give me 1 quick second, chat, if you can.
PeaceMaker. Ghostface.
Okay, wait.
Tremor. The tea house.
I'm gonna carve the meat off your bones.
Not if all you got is a
All right,
knife.
all right, okay, we're good. All right, chat, let's do this damn thing. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this train rolling. And once again, this is gonna be Noir, though. He is now gonna have to be playing catch up. By the way, yeah, my mic was actually acting weird for a weird second. I think I need a new mic, chat. I think I've literally blown this one out. Just literally me sitting in front of it yelling. It says, Vape, enough is enough. We're not doing this anymore. However, we got 100 reasons why you gotta be an Omega Sweat here and now. Nice. Still going. And now Loxxed. This is Mix City. Population U, bro. Noir, can he get out of this? Overhead again. Big stabby stab, though. This is gonna be trouble. You think you're doing what? Don't worry about it. I got you. The low, the over, that's gonna connect. Spin the fatal. Absolutely let that rip. And Noir is going to oblige on that bad boy. This is not going to kill. 1050 health. And Guy is saying, this is great, no, but can we get back to the EU side of things? And I got you, Guy. Don't worry about it. However, though, nice down one, the double down one. We are still pressing, though. We are continuing to let it rip just like me in an elevator. That is guaranteed. That is going to be the round. Noir finally starting to wake up. Let me switch those clan tags around if we can. By the way, coming up after this will be the semifinals. You do not want to miss that. I got you, Aldo. Don't even worry about it, man. Nice. All right, gunshots again. However, Loxxed says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. See, you let it out in elevator chrome, you better believe it. Nice. All right, Loxxed not able to pick that one up, though. The low is not going to connect. Gunshots, good ship damage, not going to be a good combo starter. All right, the Flute of Doom, the Eagly is on display, and Loxxed is waiting for his cameo to recharge. Beautiful duck and a delayed punish, but he still does get it. And Noir is now going through that meat grinder that is going to be none other than Big Loxxed. Here we go. And Noir right now trying to bring this back, wants to tie this up, does not want to give any reason for doubt on this one. However, armor and into tremor, beautiful tactics coming from Loxxed. And Loxxed again turning the tides. He is going to tie this game up with one more mix, and he gets it, but wait. We do have meter to break away. We are going to spend it. All right, Loxxed, he needs so much damage. What is it going to be from here? All right, the big boot. Down one into the explosion, into the tremor. And he just needs one more. Can he get that last connection? Get Noir. And Loxxed, he's kind of starting to fall asleep at the wheel, but wait, he gets it. And that is going to be the round. Loxxed is gonna tie this bad boy up.
Final round. Fight.
Let's see it though. Another one, another eagly. What are the tea leaves going to read here, Chad? What is going to happen here? And by the way, guys, I am proud to announce we will have another tournament tomorrow. Feel free to tune in. 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. CET, 11 p.m. if you are in the Middle East. All right, the Flute of Doom again. Loxxed, though, does not want to let this one go. Wants to keep Noir inside that corner. And everyone is cheering on Noir. I see G-Star, by the way. Graphonius, I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome, brother. However, Noir does not have the lead. That can all change in the drop of a dime. Let's see what he's got for us. Big boot. Explosion into the air we go. And look at the damage coming from Noir. Noir is starting to pull away. Can he do this? I don't know about that one. That's a punish right there. And Loxxed knows his frames. He's actually a student of the game. And this one is going up front and center field. Look at Loxxed going Captain Insano mode. One more is all he needs. What was that? Nice. Low. Eagly. Max range though. Max range, Chad. And this should hit. That should get what? That is going to be the game. Loxxed continuing to roll. Who let this Ghostface in our bracket today? I don't know. I'll go find out. A 2-0 score, and Noir is in some solid trouble. And look at this, though. Is he going to fatality this man? No, he's looking for it. Performance issues, 1 and 5 will suffer from that. Onto the replay we go.
Ghostface win.
All right, 2-0 is going to be it, though. Loxxed looking good. Noir has got to wake up if he wants to get this done. However, he's going to have at least one more chance to see what he can do, and let's give him every opportunity we can. By the way, FireAxe and Banshee, make sure you guys are locked and loaded, ready to go for semifinal number 1. Let's send it back your way.
What is this?
PeaceMaker.
Booyah!
Ghostface.
All right, let's do it. A 2-0 score coming from Loxxed. Noir
The team.
going with the FireAxe. All right, he wants that meter drain. He knows that Ghostface, a very meter intense character. Let's see what he's cooking with.
Round 1.
All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's go. And let's see which one of these two is going to be able to make this happen. The low not going to be good. However, max range, no punish on that. Another gunshot going to be good. Another one, though. Loxxed trying to press it. He's getting caught. And say goodbye to your meter, man. Absolutely insane. Coming from Noir. Nice. All right, still not done, but wait a minute. The down one. We are still pressing. Got to break away from that. Hang on a second. And both these two are kind of testing the neutral. Loxxed is saying, you whiff in public, and I will be sure to punish that. However, Noir says, I'm going to dive ball my way in, though, but Loxxed with an excellent retort. Nice low. Get that shimmy neutron, not able to get it, but Loxxed always with the punish on that. You cannot get away with anything on Big Loxxed. And Loxxed making you pay the iron price, making you pay that knife price, the down one, but he's whipping again. And Noir, he's got to stop whipping. He's got to do something. And Loxxed is making him absolutely pay for this one. Down one. Okay, Trevor to keep everything safe. Hang on a second, though. FireAxe again. A little bit of chip damage, not a lot of combo damage. Oh, catches him out of it, spend it. Absolutely let it rip. And Noir, by just the very last hit in one of the most insane sequences, has managed to bring that back. I don't know if it's gonna kill, though. It will do a sizable chunk of change, though. You better believe it. God King, great to see you in the house, by the way. Much love to everybody hanging out with us, man. We have 3 more matches remaining.
Fight.
Who is coming out on the North American side? Who is coming out on the EU side? All right, the big boot. Look at Loxxed's movement. Absolutely crazy. By the way, one of our youngest players here at Vapes Fight Night, only 15 years old. All right, though, into the air we go again. He said, where did his mask go? Oh, that's a clipping thing, Rowan. It's a, I don't know. This game's weird, bro. That's like the least bit amount of problems we have with this game. However, Captain Stabby Stab is back on the loose. And now the ground pound. Can he continue it? All right, another big boot and another FireAxe. Here comes Noir. Noir needs one game. He cannot afford to lose this round. Cannot afford to lose this game. And Noir is going to make good on that promise. Another big splash. Look at the damage. And look at the teammate AttackPotency giving giving Loxxed some tips. However, that meter is going. That meter is gone. What do we got from here? The gunshot. This could be the beginning of the end. And this is gonna be Noir pulling away. Noir not getting blanked. Look at the bags, chat. These are some hyper bags. Don't do it, Noir. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he didn't fatality him. He got away with one. A 2-1 score, $100 on the line, and a packed house here at Vape's Fight Night. Let's go look at that replay. And by the way, Noir is trying to get inside your head. He's trying to get inside your skull. Big Mike Wazowski up in the house as well, enjoying the action. Shout out to everybody in the house, man. And Ruins, what's going on, brother? Neon Lion, we are seeing a new crop here at Vape's Fight Night. What's going on, everybody? Moses in the house. So great to see all these new names, man, and everybody who has been here from the past. As always, welcome back. If you're just getting here, or if you've been here the entire time. All right, 2-1 gonna be that score. Let's go, and let's keep this show rolling. All right, will CGF get another semifinalist? But by the way, I don't know if I agree with Loxxed switching to the Ermac. I'm not sure it was needed, but a beautiful anti-air nonetheless. And Moses, everything is going amazing, brother. Thank you again so much for hanging out with us. Nice. And this is what I'm saying right now. I don't know if Loxxed actually needed that switch. He said, Vape, come back instantly over 100 people. G-Star, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we'd have like 30 people here max today. But it appears that everybody was just simply waiting, guys. And for that, we love you. However, the events are not gonna stop. This PeaceMaker is not gonna stop. However, we are whiffing in public again. That is a Clash 3 felony. Don't do it again. Nice. All right, breaking that dome nugget. Look at this damage, though, coming from Noir. Can he send this to yet another game 5? And chat, this should be the beginning of the end as far as this round is concerned. Loxxed does have a chance, but it's slipping in. That's going to do it.
I'm always on target.
Round 2. Fight.
And once again, guys, it has been about a week, a little over a week since we've streamed some Mortal Kombat. Thank you again so much for coming through, hanging out, and we are proud to bring these tournaments back. And by the way, every single person who wins a Vape's Fight Night tournament gets a custom graphic. And trust me, you are not gonna wanna not get that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you know what I'm saying. And another big punish. Noir is bombing on Loxxed right now. Loxxed is in some trouble. This Ermac switch is not paying off the way he thought it would. At least not right now. Another grab. This is a danger zone for Loxxed. And Noir, this looks like the beginning of the end. He needs about one more good combo to put this away. Loxxed can't break. And another explosion. This might be close to enough. And by the way, Moses, yeah, after this we got semifinals, brother. Still, some of the most hype matches are yet to come. The Duncan, that's gonna do it. The matchup knowledge is going to be it. That is going to be Noir. He is still going. And by the way, Loxxed, who looks so dominant. By the way, I have never seen that brutality, but now Loxxed looking like half the player he used to be.
PeaceMaker win.
It's a joke. He got blown in half. Laugh at my joke, chat, right now. That's what we call a knee slapper around here. However, for Loxxed, this is no joke. And Chrome, thank you so much. And Ruin's actually saying that they're a Forza player. Interesting, man. They're a very much different scene to come from. However, make yourself at home, man. We are all welcoming here. We got a lot of cool people here. And Chrome. Chat, this is gonna be the last match between these two. Put your hands and fins together. Let's do this damn thing. All right, only one of these two is going to be walking out here. Will it be Loxxed or will it be Noir? Loxxed right now. Did he switch cameo? AttackPotency was telling him, you got to switch that Movado. Let's see if he listened. And it appears that he is going with the tried and true tremor. The Southpaw's hanging out with us. What's going on? He said, please finish him, Loxxed. Hey, what did he mean by that, though, Neon Line? What did he mean by that? All right, and Loxxed says, you want Mixy Mix, you are getting Mixy Mix. However, chat, game number 5, 2 game number 5s. That's plenty of hype for you. Another ground pound. Nice. The big boot, the overhead, no good. However, the Flute of Doom gonna catch you. Another big boot. Tries to catch him out of the air. Performance issues, 1 in 5 will suffer from that. And you know what? Sometimes you need those gas station pills to fix that problem. However, we're gonna break away. Another Eagly, though, no punish, max range. But we are gonna teleport. Get teleported on. And Loxxed is swinging for the fences. Loxxed with the lead. Down one, double down one. Yo, what's up, Big Blackout? It has been a while, man. Welcome back to the events. Nice down one. Another jumping, but wait a minute, Big Boot. And Ruins, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for making it Facebook official. Blackout, probably this week. I'd be down for it.
Fight.
Blackout, what I would need though, I would need for you basically to kind of reel my ass back in, because you know how I'm fucking like insane. Like I'm actually a crazy person. We all know this. I need you to be the voice of reason. Of course, Osboss, of course, yes. Nice low, but the whiff-opotamus in public. And Blackout, I am free every day. I got you, brother. Let's do it, just hit me up, DM me. We'll make it happen. All right, though, into the air we go, and look at this damage coming from Loxxed. He is on set point. Can he bring this home? Nice overhead. Actually, not as nice as I thought it was. All right, Noir, he knows he cannot afford to lose this round. He does have the life lead, although ever so slightly. It's looking microscopic. That's what she said, chat. I appreciate the joke setup, but please focus on the match. And another Captain Stabby Stab is on the board. We are going, wait a minute. Doesn't go aerial with it. What do we got? The jump, here comes it. Wait a minute. This is not gonna kill, but it will do a sizable chunk of change. Trying to get that bomb squad set up. Wait a minute, this might be enough, chat. Holy moly, donut shop. Hey, yeah, Black Guy, I've seen that, brother. I've seen that. Yeah, dude, I'm looking to get more co-commentary, trying to spread my wings, trying to show Evo that I can do a good job when there's another person around. So this is excellent. I know you do a good job. Wait, the low with the bowling ball, but he whips. Hang on a second. Is this gonna kill? The low. Loxxed, he's gonna take it. And Loxxed, he is gonna get it done. He is gonna get the crown, save the town and Mr. Krabs, and prove that fear is not a factor. I'm not too sure about that either way, though. That is going to look at these tea bags. These are some high quality tea bags. Not gonna want to miss these. And a 3-2 score. Noir, thank you so much for coming to play. And Big Rogelio up in the building, man. Great to see you.
Oh, come on!
Oh, Chad, Gary on the kick drum. Come. Gary on the kick drum. Come. That is going to do it. TLR is going to have 2 semifinalists right in front of our very eyes. But Chad, we got something very special too. EU players coming up next to see who is going to make their way into grand finals. Yes, sir. Gary on the kick drum. Come. By the way, Little Dre, great to see you. Russell Buster up in the house. Blackout still hanging out with us. It is a full house here tonight. This is our first event back. I've said that 20 times. I'm going to say it 20 more. Onto the bracket. Let's see who is able to get this done. And Gaia Tab. Yeah, no, Gaia saying I donated that money, by the way, Vape. That is for EU. However, chat, moving on is going to be none other than Loxxed. TLR will have 2 semifinalists. However, CGF and BBR going at it on the EU side of things. Invites have been already sent out. Let's send it your way and let's go for semifinal number 1. All right, Banshee taking on Big Skibbity known as FireAxe. Yo, King Donnie, what's going on? King Donnie, the Ghostface demon himself, back up in the building. All right, BBR taking on CGF. This is one of CGF's best players overall. And I know the owner of that team, a very handsome man. I've met him personally. I see him every day. We have something going on. Focus on the match, chat.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, another low. Overhead is going to be money. However, by the way, AttackPotency taking on Loxxed in semifinal number 2. That is must-see TV. Nice, another low. And we are still pressing. Blackout, I'm telling you right now, this is the best Tanya in MK1. I have seen every single Tanya. This one just has a little bit of a twist at the end of their punch. I'm telling you right away. So I thought he was gonna reverse 3-0 Loxxed. Hey man, I think he did as well. However, though, that is gonna be a big whiff-opotamus. That is a class 3 felony. You don't want to whip in public. All right, let's see what we got. The overhead, no good. The Motaro, gonna keep it safe. Says not that deep. Reminds me of my last date. I'm just kidding, but I'm not. But also I am, but I'm not. Either way, let's keep this going. Nice, and here we go. This is going to be Banshee with the lead against Young Skibbity. He knows there's $100 on the line. And remember, this is only top 1 payout. However, that's gonna be Skibbity. Spend that fatal, let it go. And this is gonna be enough. It will, just barely.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, FireAxe enjoying the fruits of his labor, paying off. Banshee with no punish on that, though he kind of does get one. He says, what happened to Motaro? I don't know. Motaro's like maybe Motaro was the friends we made along the way. I don't know nothing, chat. All right. Still going, still flowing. But wait a minute, though. We're going all kinds of aerial. Literally changed characters after losing one game. I know, Oz. I was thinking, Loxxed, you don't need to change to that Ermac. However, what do I know? I'm just the yapper. Sir yaps a lot. And now FireAxe really starting to pull away. Does seem to know this matchup quite well. All right, the pressure, the spacing, looking immaculate, stunning, and perhaps even brave. Nice. Another down one. Another grab, though. What is this? FireAxe is only inches away from pulling this back into orbit. Can Banshee make the comeback of all comebacks? And FireAxe, he is going to look like he is chipping his way out, and that is going to do it. What else is going to be the score? And FireAxe, a modern-day modern art masterpiece, I gotta say. That Mileena, looking pretty amazing. And I gotta say, one of, if not the best, he said, Vape, is this going on YouTube? Probably, yeah. Yeah, we do need YouTube fundies. We'll probably put it on. And if you're watching this on YouTube, nothing but love. And if you're here in Twitch chat, lurking, chatting, it doesn't matter. Thank you so much for the support. By the way, 2 more matches on after this. Don't go anywhere. And if you do, come back.
Mileena, Tanya, Living Forest, Motaro.
Can you trust what remains of the army?
Now that Kitana commands them, yes.
All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's do it. Let's keep this action going and let's keep it rolling.
Fight.
FireAxe with that 1-0 score. Banshee not switching cameos. You will see them sometimes. Go to that Sonya. Try to put it on you. However, more fireballs. You don't want to zone with Banshee, though, but hang on a second. Maybe a ball roll will be the way to go. He said, Banshee, go to Tanya. I think the same as well. But to be honest, I really don't know any more Tanya players. I know Leafing plays Tanya. I can't think of too many more. Chat, who are the Go Tanyas? I know Banshee's been carrying that flag for a while. Nice. Get broken away on. Oh, that's a punish and a half if I've ever seen one. FireAxe got to pay the troll toll on that bad boy. He said Robo, I forgot. Dude, Robo had an insane Tanya. I remember he played in my terms. He was actually whooping some ass early on. Nice. All right. And another one to go right alongside it with it. Hang on. Another overhead. And still pressing, though. FireAxe trying to take his turn back, trying to go stagger on stagger. Overhead. This is going to hurt. He said FireAxe lost reactions. He might be onto something, Vendaushi. Hang on a second. Overhead yet again. Still pressing the low again. The low again. The triple low, the triple dip. Banshee starting to wake up right in front of our very eyes, chat. And let's see who's going to be bringing in those goods. Hang on a second. And that is going to do it. Banshee finally getting their name in the win column. We'll need one more to cement it.
Round 2. Fight.
And by the way, Loxxed and AttackPotency, I'm sure you two already have each other at it, but you guys know what to do. And by the way, $100 on the line, Vape's Fight Night. It is top 1 payout. You gotta win this event. By the way, you will get something very special if you win this event today, and every single other event that goes alongside it. Nice. Nice low again. All right. Beautiful stuff. And all right, FireAxe, so what is that though? He's getting woken up on. FireAxe getting old in front of our eyes. I know 15 is now washed. FireAxe, let me find out he's Unk status. That would make Loxxed Unk status too. That'd make half my player base Unk status. Can't have it. Can't do it, chat. However, I can tell you we can do this. Beautiful combo from FireAxe, really starting to pull. No. Does not have the lead, but now he will. This is gonna be trouble. And FireAxe trying to let it rip just like me in an elevator, though, tries to pick it up. Not quite fast enough. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. You'll get God damn you, Oz. Oz always right there when I need the sus comments. Oz, where are the sus emos? Give them to me, and give them to me now. Bro, if they are Unk already, what am I? You are super duper Unk. But me, I actually age in reverse. It's a bit of a Benjamin Button thing. I am the youngest player here. I'm getting younger every day. Nice low. The Motaro to keep it safe. Banshee can absolutely take this. He says, still got it, Vape Abs. You Too Easy, we love you. And by the way, I love that name change. Shout out to one of our biggest supporters, You Too Easy CGFs. You Too Easy up in the house. All right, FireAxe, can he get that mix? He cannot. Banshee got to get on the offensive. All right, what do we got from here? Nice. Forward 1. Oh, wait, no, is that forward 1? I don't know what it is. Blood Bomber up in the house. Erdo Mito making the cameo. Erdo Mito, where has that brain been my entire life? We need you back up in the house. So do I have permission to give it raw? You have all the permission, Osboss. You're a moderator here. And chat, this is heating up, going crazy, just like me. At the all-you-can-eat buffet line, you better believe it. And FireAxe with the Omega flawless block, but that's gonna be Banshee. This should be enough, and we are tied up 1-1. And Banshee says, you know what? They call me the GOAT Tanya for a reason. Let me show you exactly why that is. 1-1 will be the score. And Chad, this one is just, you know, if you are just tuning in, by the way, you are in the middle of semifinals. This entire tournament getting run today. He said, I counted like 8-4-2. You better start counting more, Andrade, because they are going to be coming through in spades. And Mito with that prime bomb. What is this? Getting us out of that unlucky number 13. 6 months on the board, Mito. Thank you so much. You only get 1 Prime subscription per month, and we appreciate you a ton, brother. 14 on the month, and by the way, I want to see you spam every single one of those emotes right now. All right, FireAxe, though, gonna be tied up, though. He will be losing a little bit of momentum.
If so, the Umgadi will be ready.
All right, let's do this damn thing, Chad. Let's keep this action all sent your way.
Fight.
By the way, 140 people in the house, and of course, that is Mito on the 138 Heidi accounts that we asked him to make to boost us in the algorithm. We appreciate you a ton for that, Erdo. Thank you so much. All right, oh, he caught him again. Banshee with the lead. And by the way, Blonde Bomber coming through with all the Mr. Ratchet emotes, all the Sus Boss emotes. We love ya. All right, FireAxe, though, he is starting to get kind of downloaded on Banshee. Looking Omega good. King Donnie over here going crazy. Nice. All right, FireAxe, though, going to pull this one back into orbit. Can he get that mix? He cannot. Good defense from Banshee. Overhead. A nice low. We are still continuing to press buttons, but wait a minute, that's a punish. No, it's not. I'm over here. Banshee with one well placed. No, not like this, FireAxe! You were the chosen one! You were meant to destroy the Sith, not join them! And FireAxe, though, performance issues. 1 in 5 men will suffer from that, and the duck of a lifetime! Holy moly! And FireAxe going extra jumpy. I got you, G-Star. I'm gonna do Arthur Morgan in the next season. And that is going to do it, Banshee, with the ultimate comeback.
Round 2. Fight.
Banshee is saying, why are you guys counting me out? I'm going to get this done. King Donnie, we're just having fun, brother. Nice. All right, Banshee, can they take that 2-1 score? Will we activate the Sindel from FireAxe? Remember, that is his ace in the whole character. He's saying, babe, don't worry about this. I got you. All right, here we go. FireAxe, can he get the mix? He cannot. That hat not going to be any good. Oh, but that could have been bad for both players. However, just a big splash coming for Banshee. Banshee, though, with the long reach that Tanya presents. The Umgadi well represented. Trying to pour it on right here. There's a big grab. Nice. Another one. And another grab. Banshee's pulling away. Is FireAxe going down? Banshee gonna break away. That is gonna be their last one. Catches him out of the air. He drops it. Not like this, Chad. This is gonna go crazy regardless. Overhead is money. The low, and he catches it, but wait a minute. The grab. No good. Good low. FireAxe, he is matching, and we're big fans of this. This is a game 5 type of set, but that's going to do it. And FireAxe is going down. And FireAxe is now losing 2-1. Banshee is looking incredible today. Holy moly. Kazumi played. What's going on? You're here at the perfect time, chat. I cannot hear you. Please make some noise. 2-1. We have not seen FireAxe in this kind of position in a very, very long time. However, Banshee's shown that they do, in fact, have the goods. Let's keep it going and let's keep it rolling. This feels like a game 5 type of set. He's gonna need that Sindel, 100%. That Mileena is not cutting it.
Tanya.
And he is going with Lady Sindel, one of the best characters in the game. And by the way, FireAxe has my vote for the best Sindel, other than like Kanimani, of course, but for like, you know, online tournament player, I'd say it's probably FireAxe.
Round 1.
And W Team Glaze, I'm not gonna stop. Let's go, chat. Game number 3. And pursuing Breeze, loving this character, knows exactly what she can do. However, all right, low, trying to stagger on stagger. FireAxe looking for his way in, trying to get that down 3 established, but that's gonna be a punish coming from Banshee. Forward 2, here comes Banshee! Banshee says, I don't care what character you pull out. He says, and why is that, coach? Why's what? Why is the sky blue? I don't know. Because of light scattering, filtering, but he tries, but it's not gonna work. FireAxe is in trouble. This is going to be the round. FireAxe, what is even happening?
You may rest.
Round 2. Fight.
And chat, say it with me. Oi, 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 what is happening? Order in the court. FireAxe, he's got to get going sooner rather than later. That's a huge whip punish. Banshee is looking incredible today. However, FireAxe still looking for that mixy mix. FireAxe made so many Rips Arena top 8 appearances. However, he is looking to win this $100 tournament. And Banshee is saying, if you don't know my name, remember it now. Oh, but we got armor for a reason. Oh, why is he whiffing? Nice low. So FireAxe getting Banshee. I don't know, man. All right, FireAxe does have the lead. He's got to finish strong, though. Got to send this to a final round here. Oh, my God. Bro, Banshee is going insane. Okay. And FireAxe just looking. This is a bull in a matador, but here comes Banshee again. Holy moly. And wait a minute, though. What do we got here? What do we got here? Banshee needs one more combo. What do we got? He doesn't get the mix. He catches him! FireAxe stays alive! And he spends the fatal blow! And Banshee getting caught out in the open. Chat, FireAxe needs one more to send us to a game 5 in the most hype set we have had today. Holy moly, FireAxe is having to work so much harder than he thought he would. Banshee is still on set point. And Kirix is saying W. I am most certainly going to agree. Good grab. Is that up block damage? It most certainly is. And FireAxe, he is getting beaten to the punch on this. By the way, AttackPotency Loxxed, you already know what to do. Okay, just the big splat. And another armor on wake up. No punish. Motaro there to keep it safe. That's a punish and a half. Here comes Skibbity. Thank you so much, Attack. Nice. Look at this damage, though. The scream from downtown. Look at this damage coming from FireAxe. Nice. Forward 1 again. Down 1. Keeping his turn. However, we do have armor for a reason. Motaro going to get you out of danger, at least for now. Nice. All right, Motaro. And Chad, this could go any which way. FireAxe still does have meter. FireAxe trying to guess on the staggers. The forward 1's gonna hit. Banshee's got a break. Wait a minute, though. He can't. Nice. This is the beginning of the end. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? And it is, Chad. We have ourselves a game number 5. Please make some noise for both these players going absolutely insane.
Sindel Reeves.
Holy moly, FireAxe. He said I needed to break out the Sindel. We need to go to that game 5. I cannot afford to lose in this tournament right here and right now. However, chat, this is going to be the last match between these two. Who is coming out on the EU side of things? Only one way to find out. Make some noise, put those emotes in the building, and let's go. And chat, here we go. This is going to be game number 5.
Tanya. Sindel.
And this is going to be a good one.
Sonya Blade.
This is one of those, man, I gotta tell you, spears will be splintered, shields will be shaken, a sword day, a red day, and the sun rises, let's go! Game number 5, FireAxe and Banshee going at it.
Round 1, fight.
All right, let's do it. Banshee wants to do this, wants to send this one to that game number 5. I'm sorry, wants to win this one. We're already at game 5. I'm tripping, chat. All right, Banshee starting off with an Omega big life lead. That's Sonya absolutely gonna put it on ya. Another just a big whiplash grab coming. Does FireAxe think that works? That's his second time trying it. Doesn't get shimmied. However, FireAxe does not have the lead. He does have a character that can bring this back on the drop of a dime. Nice. Good. All right, let's see which way this one's gonna be heading. Where will the current take this one? Banshee, this is gonna be the round. And Banshee is on set point yet again. FireAxe in a very disadvantageous position.
Fight.
Nice. By the way, Meek up in the building. What's going on? He wants to see what Loxxed can do. He wants to see what AP can do. By the way, Banshee playing super solid. Will not let FireAxe get started. Yo, what's going on, Moaz? Oh, that's a bit of a missed input right there, I do believe. Does get the... Oh, there's a punish. Is Banshee gonna break? I might support it, but I also might not. Overhead is good. 2-4. Banshee, though, catches him out in the open and catches him again! Banshee's rolling! And still putting it on. Here we go. Nice, flawless block. Moaz, yeah, you can see it. You can see it. He needs to get this done, man. However, Banshee playing exceptional and still with a full stick of butter. FireAxe, there's 30 seconds. He's gotta go. Banshee still with meter. Banshee, can they do this? Can they eliminate FireAxe? This would be quite the upset, folks. 20 seconds. Somebody's gotta go. He gets it, he connects, and he can't break! Ain't no way! No! Smooth Razor, what's going on? Welcome back! FireAxe keeping himself alive! And AttackPotency might have something there saying, why are you armoring right there? You had a full stick of butter! You had the win!
Final round. Fight.
FireAxe, can he send CGF to Grand Finals, or does Banshee have one more trick up their sleeve? Last round, last game. And Neelas, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And let's see it though. Banshee once again starting off with an exceptional lead. All right, that's Sonya not paying off as well as you thought it would. Good grab from Banshee. And the Noir says we are gaming. You better believe it. Catches him out of the air! And Banshee! Oh, the parry! Banshee, can they pull away? Can they end this set? FireAxe is in trouble, chat. One more combination from Banshee, and this is done! Good sweep. What is no? Why would he no? And that's gonna do it. Banshee with the 3-2 over FireAxe. To end it, that is going to be it. Banshee is going to Grand Finals in one of the most hype sets we have seen in so long. FireAxe, you know you're my boy. Thank you again for playing. Banshee, congratulations. And Barry Brightson saying my goat is back. Welcome again, Barry. Great to see you, and thank you so much for the warm messages, brother. What an insane set, man. Banshee is going to Grand Finals with one of the biggest upsets we will see in quite some time. And Ditto might have been onto something. Maybe this character is not bottom one. However, I'll tell you, the best Tanya in the game, Banshee, is going to Grand Finals. They will take on somebody from North America. The question is, who will it be? Chad, coming up next is going to be AttackPotency taking on Loxxed. Let's send it your way. Let's go. And the hype are AttackPotency, the best Omni-Man you will see in MK1. Loxxed, maybe the best Ghostface. I'm not sure.
What's your favorite scary
He's up there. Either way, you don't have to be the best. You just have to be better than your opponent for 3 games. That is all it takes.
Round 1. Fight.
And Tiger Paw saying he is the best Ghostface. You won't get a lot of arguments from me. I cannot think of a lot of Ghostface, by the way. Maybe PeaceMaker, but I still do think Loxxed is a little bit better. Nice. Still pressing. Forward 1-2. No, wait, what are we talking about? Striker, right? Striker. Striker's the best. I don't know. It's either Striker or Loxxed. They're on the same team. Who cares? Nice. All right, gotta break Oasis AttackPotency. Loxxed does not have the life lead. Calling for the homie. And G-Star. Hey, man. Hey, best Ghostface EU. That's still a hell of a title. And MJ, Kanye, if I saw it, that's for everything. I don't know. I don't know nothing. All right. All right, overhead yet again. Kicks there, Striker. Yeah, exactly, Zeke. I was gonna say Striker. Striker would have my vote, but at the same time, Loxxed can most definitely make this happen. However, though, he needs a solid amount of mixed AP. What are we gonna do on Wake Up? Gonna continue to block? Oh, but the command grab, does he got it? Does he got those? Tries to go mixy mix, a little bit slow on the draw here. Jump in. What do we got from here? Still pressing though, 20 seconds left. Thunderclap is gonna be good, and another one trying to chip away at him. And that is going to do AttackPotency playing this one very, very surgically.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's see it though. Let's keep this rolling. Let's keep this full in the orbital hat. We've seen a ton of this lately, and Loxxed getting clipped by it. That is some amazing tech coming from AP. AttackPotency saying, I already know what to do in this matchup. We play all the time. These two, remember, are gonna be good friends and teammates. Gotta break away from that though, of course. Mr. Zeke, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. Two characters you don't see. And by the way, we have either a Ghostface, an Omni-Man, and a Tanya in Grand Finals. That is an exciting tournament. I don't care what you say. Jump in again, though. Loxxed not punishing, not necessarily just yet, and it is going to be AttackPotency still with a dominant lead. Thunderclap. Nice low again, and another grab. That's gonna be the game. AttackPotency's gonna get it done. And GG's to both players. AP making it happen right here in front of our very eyes.
Omni-Man wins.
And Chad, I want to let you know, Grand Finals, it's going to be 1st to 3. You've got to be good for 3 straight games, man. You've got to make it happen. However, Banshee saying, Vape, don't worry, I'm already ready. AttackPotency and Loxxed, by the way, are very familiar with playing in the EU ping. They are veterans at it at this point, I would say. However, they got to face each other first, and AttackPotency currently maintaining that lead.
Omni-Man, Ghostface, Kung Lao, Tremor, the Pyramid.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Fuck movies. Nothing beats a good book.
Boss, it happens, but at the same time, FireAxe, he's won. I think him and Val have like the record for the most amount of tournaments here won. Still an incredible player, and hey man, it happens, it happens. At the same time, you gotta give credit where it's due. Banshee looks good. That Tanya is cooking. However, though, we gotta focus on this right here because this is AttackPotency, and they are trying to bomb on Big Loxxed right here. And right now, down 1. Forward 1-2. Into the air we go. AttackPotency looking like they never left. Fire Kick still hanging out with us. And by the way, Vinejaw, good to see you up in the house. All right, breaking away, Loxxed. He needs a solid comeback, and I don't know if AttackPotency is going to allow it to happen. The duck coming from AP! And North America is here to play. They are here to say.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's go. And by the way, yeah, hey, you lose some, you win some. It is what it is. This is the nature of the beast. There's a lot of tough opponents here at Vape's Fight Night. That goes to anybody. We've seen a lot of underdogs win these tournaments. We've seen a lot of favorites win this tournament. Nice big backdash coming from AP. And you've got to bring that one into the sky. And what is the setup from here? Does he get the mix? He does not. Good defense from Loxxed. And another grab. AttackPotency, by the way, has won tournaments here as well. Loxxed has won 1. He's won 1 tournament. No, he's won 2. He's won 2. He won 1 with Online KO, and then he won 1 on his own against Zodiac. He knows how to play against this character. Right now, though, AttackPotency showing that veteran grit. The duck coming from Big Loxxed. G-Star has an excellent Ghostface. However, Loxxed, he's gonna have to be perfect. He cannot afford to take 1 hit. Going mixy mix. Does he spin the fatal? Let me switch these names around if we can. He will. This should not be enough to kill. At least I do not think so. Holy moly. All right, Loxxed, he's got to be correct 1 more time. AP will have breakaway. Will he go for the grab? Calling the homie, and he's gonna spend it. Will this kill? And that's going to be Loxxed with the comeback. Loxxed getting it done.
Got you.
Final round.
And all right, chat, we see what's right in front of our eyes right here. $100 going to the winning player. By the way, we've been live for an hour and a half, man. And time flies. I forget about this, man. I thought I'd be Omega Rusty today. I feel good today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Nice low. Nice grab. All right, though. AttackPotency still trying to maintain that 1-0 lead, trying to get it to a 2-0 lead. Does not want to let this tie up. The backdash Loxxed. By the way, his spacing is immaculate. Always looking for those whip punishes. Nice. Still pressing Loxxed, so he can most certainly make this happen. We did just see 1 go to comeback. Can we see a second? AP's gonna have breaker here in 1 second. Good grab. The tremor and the throw combos. Here we go. AP says enough is enough. Overhead is good, and AP's gonna take it. AP just going for it, and that is going to do it. A 2-0 score. And G-Dum, talk to me, my goat. How you been?
The realms are mine.
G-Dum, thank you so much for the warm messages while I was gone, brother. Welcome back to the stream and AttackPotency on a 2-0 score. And Loxxed, don't even worry about it, man. Just worry about playing, brother. Either way, you're looking pretty good, man. It's just, you know, those little nuances, that overhead, stuff like that, it is bound to happen. However, you still will have another opportunity to bring this back. Let's see if you can do it. And G-Dum, it's so good to see you back, man. So good to see everybody back. Dude, thank you so much for being here, G-Dum. Thank you so much, everybody, and I truly mean it, guys. That was one of the roughest weeks I ever had. But you know what? I am super glad to be back.
Carving that
Super glad to be
stupid
back.
mustache off your smug face.
And you know what? It looks like the players are as well, but nobody's happier to be back than Banshee. Kurz, I'm gonna love you, brother. Thank you again. Nothing but love for each and every one of you in the house. Nice down one. Good low. We are continuing to press. We're going aerial. Slams him right back down. Loxxed knows that this is his last chance. He's got to make something happen. And I see you guys with all the Vape Coach emotes, guys. Truly, man, a spectacular community. I would not trade this for the world. But maybe some Ben & Jerry's. I might trade it for some Ben & Jerry's. Oh, yeah, Oshboss. Yeah, the clap is dangerous, as we know. All right, Erdo, you have yourself a great day. We'll see how your teammate fares in grand finals. Thank you so much again for that prime bomb. We love you, brother. Nice. All right. Oh, the down two, and Loxxed is rolling.
I'm happy to put you in the
Round
hospital.
2. Fight.
And once again, if you're enjoying the action, feel free to leave a follow. It most certainly does help us out. Yeah, I got you, Banshee. No, Banshee, you invite me. We're gonna play on your end. Or you know what? We can have the winner of this invite. It doesn't matter. Whoever's internet is stronger, I don't care. I don't care about nothing, chat. The AttackPotency needs to be nerfed. No, serious nerf. But hang on a second, Loxxed. He might be the balance patch we just called for. Up into the air we go. Slams it back down. All right. And tosses him again, but wait a minute, though, up into the air we go! An AttackPotency wants to get this done right here and right now, but wait a minute, a bit of a misinput, I think. Trying to maybe set up that Lao hat does not happen, though, according to orders. Order 1-2, but hang on, Loxxed is going with the overhead, spam that fatal! But you gotta get broken away on, you better believe it. The low, overhead no good. An AttackPotency, though, can they get this? Can they send this to match point? Loxxed says I'm over here! Wait a minute, though. Overhead is still no good, but that should be no. Still pressing. And another grab. Loxxed, though. Solid defense. Who is going to take this? Who is going to prove that fear is not a factor here, chat? And that's going to be AP going on set point.
Final round. Fight.
And by the way, G-Dum saying he got clapped, man, but Loxxed still hanging in there. He needs one more round just to send us into some extra innings. Let's see if he is bringing those goods. All right. Overhead is no good. AP is ready for it. The foot stop no good. However, though, that could have been some big damage, though, but you do have meter for a reason. The low's no good. No punish. And Loxxed, he is trying everything under the sun. Can he send this one into some extra innings? AttackPotency is close. Can AttackPotency close this out? Loxxed, if I'm you, spend the fatal. Just get closer. Get closer in that life lead. He's gonna try to spend it all. He needs one more mix. Throw combos, perhaps? No, the Movados. This is not gonna kill. This is not going to kill. He needs just one more. One more does Loxxed need. And he is trying everything. He is bringing this back. Overhead. Can he do it? No, not yet. That's a punish. He had it. Loxxed. He had the win. The thunderclap. One more. And that's going to do it. AttackPotency is going to grand finals with a 3-0 score, just like that. However, a huge shout out to Loxxed. Thank you so much for playing. And by the way, a very, very entertaining set. And I've been telling Loxxed this. He is a crowd favorite for a reason, and I think we can all agree with that. However, chat, now is where worlds collide. EU is going to take on North America. Let's go to that replay first. AttackPotency, what I need you to do is back out of this hill, send me another invite, and I will invite Banshee. However, chat, that is going to be the game. That is going to be the set. Let's go take a look at that bracket to see where it all ends today. All right, so AP, go ahead and send me another invite. It is going to be none other than AttackPotency coming out. Make sure I got this right. And taking on Banshee. This is going to be Turkey taking on North America. Banshee, they are very familiar with the NA ping, as is Banshee. So you know what? There is no OS here. Everybody here knows exactly what they got themselves involved in, chat. Let's send it your way. This is going to be grand finals. First to 3 coming your way. Liu Kang is a character that has not been buffed, I don't think, ever. He got like one early on, but I don't think like ever. All right, chat, will it be Banshee? Will it be AttackPotency? Who is gonna get this done?
I'm not afraid to die for Outworld.
You sure? Your heart just skipped a beat.
All right, let's see it, chat. Is it gonna be the best Omni-Man or the best Tanya in MK1 that's gonna get it done? AttackPotency has the technology to steamroll, but Banshee, so good on the counter attack. So I hope Potency wins, man. Hey, man, put a 1 in chat if you're cheering for Potency. Put a 2 if you're cheering for Banshee. Because right now, AttackPotency is starting to kind of pull away already. 1-1-2, but we do have armor. Knows the gaps. 2 very smart players. And look at all the AP. Of course, FireAxe, yes. Gaia says, I'm cheering for EU. You better believe it. Good parry. That parry's going to keep catching you. The foot stomp. And it's going to take Banshee some time to adapt to AttackPotency. I don't know if these two have ever played. And look at AP continuing to get things done. The best Omni-Man, continuing to be a living legend, living up to that legend. Leslie, I hope I'm saying your name right. Banshee, the Tanya player, is going to be the EU player. Big pickup from Banshee, though. And Loxxed is cheering for Banshee. Let's go. EU is well represented. North America is well represented by an interesting sequence. However, though, this one is going to go to the bitter end. Right now, it is going to be AttackPotency stuck in the corner. Beautiful grab, though. Got to call it like it is. Slams him right back down. Who is going to be taking that to overhead? That move catches so many players, man. You don't think it will, but it does. Oh, but doesn't break the armor, though. And here comes Banshee. Can Banshee retake that lead? Keeps it safe. Still pressing plus frames. However, we don't care about your plus frames. They are not real as far as I'm concerned. Nice. The ground pound. All right, the spin kicks to go alongside it, though. Motaro. Banshee is waking up right in front of her eyes. That's not going to work. But it is. It won. No! Ain't no way. AttackPotency made the call out while they were trying to get that buff up. The biggest brains on AP. North America is looking good. Will they win this tournament today?
Omni-Man wins.
In chat, the size of AttackPotency's brain, man. We gotta talk about it. It's worth a discussion at the very least. Look at this. Oh, I didn't even get it, chat. That's what you call an L streamer right there. Right as Banshee was charging up that buff, AttackPotency just let it rip, just like me in those elevators. Let's send it back your way. And I'm telling you, playing it against a good Omni-Man, like being the short guy at a urinal, you gotta be on your toes. Getting on to game number 2, let's do it.
Omni-Man, Tanya, Tremor, Motaro, the T-House.
All right, Jetum is liking what he's saying. EU, stand up. Can we see if Banshee can bring this back? AttackPotency gonna be sitting in the driver's seat. Let's see if Banshee does have the technology to bring this back.
Fight.
However, only one of these two. And by the way, there was a couple people I did not get to say hi to due to the fact that my mic was not working. Just want to let you guys know I see every last one of you guys did have a bit of a mic malfunction. I think I need to buy a new one. I need a microphone, but wait, I need to see AttackPotency. Go for that optimal. All right, slams him right back down the rock pressure. However, we do have armor for a reason. Overhead slam. Oh, but what is this? Maybe a little bit of a ping concern. However, these two are very well... Hang on, nice. These two are very well acquainted with the EU and NA ping. They know exactly what they're getting themselves into. They say, vape bring it, give me what you got. Foot stomp, no good. All right, AttackPotency still with the lead, but Banshee can change that on the drop of a dime with one connection. And that is going to be a bit anticlimactic. I just turned my head for a second. AttackPotency going to be getting it done. And by the way, yeah, these are two somewhat low-tier characters. However, with the right cameo, you can make anything happen. By the way, Banshee, one of the few players who has never migrated to the Tremor side of things. Very interesting to see they do. Oh my God. AttackPotency with the amazing confidence, but wait. All right, momentum started to swing into Banshee's favor. Can they maintain it though? Good grab. AttackPotency wants the 3-0. There's gonna be no ifs, ands, or buts about it though. But wait a minute though, Banshee not done. Yeah, lights, but you have to remember, we're comparing this to like T1000 and Havoc, which we have not seen today. Thank God. You did see it in Evo a lot yesterday, man. Dude, that Nicholas and Connie Money set, absolute cinema. That's gonna be the game. AttackPotency is gonna get it done. That's it. A 2-0 score. AttackPotency trying to bring this home for North America right here. And right now, is it going to happen?
Omni-Man win.
And chat, AttackPotency, I leave for 1 week and they turn into a superstar. I hate it, but that being said, I kind of like it. However, chat, with that result, Banshee is gonna have to climb this mountain, gonna have to do it. They need to win 3 straight. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's go. Let's see if AttackPotency can get that clean 3-0 sweep. By the way, have they lost a game at all today?
Tremor.
That'd be powerful. That'd be inspirational, stunning, maybe even captivating, I would say. Banshee switching to that Sonya, their best cameo.
For Outworld.
You sure? Your heart just skipped a beat.
All right, chat, let's do this together, or let's do it as friends. AttackPotency and Banshee, they are going to be swinging for the fences here. Banshee, this is your last opportunity. You've got to make something happen. Give me 1 second if you can. Okay. All right, still pressing. Here comes Banshee, though. Banshee going to take a rare lead. Needs to maintain it. All right, though. Nice. Slams it back down. AttackPotency, a very much, I would say, a momentum-based steamroll of a player. If you let them take an inch, they will take a mile. Or if you're coming from EU, a kilometer. Nice. However, armor is good again. Banshee's starting to wake up in front of our eyes. Oh, the parry. What is this? The low, but doesn't continue it. Doesn't believe. Sometimes you gotta believe. Sends it back down, though. This is now going to be AP with the lead. The parry, but that's going to be the round. AP with excellent set play, and that is going to do it.
Did I break you?
Round 2.
And AttackPotency just needs 1 more round to end this. However, Banshee is not going to be given up. Not just yet. Your tournament, your rules. That reminds me of one of my favorite copy pastas. Because I miss the thrill of competing in vape. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hang on a second, though. Let's see where this one is going to be heading. AttackPotency, can he get this done? He says TLR gang. Is TLR going to win a tournament here today? Hang on. All right. AttackPotency does not have the lead, but that it looks like it is about to change. And this is gonna do it, chat. This should be enough. I think this is it. And that is going to be AttackPotency getting it done. A 3-0 score and GG's to both players. AttackPotency continuing to wear that, don that best Omni-Man in the world crown and gonna continue it. That is going to be GG's. And all I gotta say is an amazing, amazing tournament. Banshee, I wanna thank you so much for coming through today and always a pleasure to see you around. However, hopefully we get to see you again. Give me 1 second, chat. And that is going to do. Let's go take a look at that replay brought to you by this community, man. An absolutely insane tournament. However, we are going to have many, many more on the horizon. All I got to say is, guys, thank you so much for coming back, man. I did not know what to expect out of this tournament, but I can tell you safely, we are so back. We are so back. However, with that result, that is going to be it. That is going to be none other than AttackPotency getting it done. An amazing tournament. And let's put some respect on their name. TLR's own AttackPotency getting it done, gonna win the tournament. And GG's to everybody involved. Now, I'm trying to do a raid right now. However, guys, all I want to say, stick around for 1 quick second. That is going to be our tournament for today. We hope to see you tomorrow. We will have an open bracket. Definitely something to look forward to. Other than that, guys, that is going to do it for me. I need to take some sleep. I need to take some meds. And guys, we love you. We will see you tomorrow. Other than